First job of the weekend, we had to go get more lime. Now we've got lime and shit all through my new car. Alright guys, let's go in here and have a look how this concrete's dried out. As you can see, it's looking really good now. They've done an awesome job of it. I feel like doing the whole house now. So there's your DIY, there is actually one trade that you should have to pay for, and I think that's a concrete, because alright, the new door steps in, it doesn't even look like it's been modified now, the concrete's there. It's pretty good. It's no big gap at the bottom of the door anymore either, so it's all level now. Just got to put this piece of timber on here on the other side here, so then you don't see a gap there. Job's done.
We've started on the front wall of the cottage, and I've pointed this half here, and I'm trying to do the bricks on the corner at the same time. Got a little dilemma there. I'll show you what the people that used to own the house did. Sometimes I wonder about people's brains. Like, people play with Lego when they were like 3. You'd think this isn't too hard to work out, but I'll show you what they've managed to do. This brick here shouldn't even be here because it doesn't fit the pattern. It's one from further up. They've turned it on its end, which has forced this up. Haven't had enough room to put another brick in, so they've filled this with concrete. And then to fix that problem, they've turned this one on the corner on its end and filled that full of concrete. So now I have to try and get this concrete out, which is the hardest concrete I've ever had to work with. Take this brick out, hopefully be able to reuse it and turn it around, get rid of this concrete here, get rid of this brick here, so that I can drop this down to where it should be, and then repoint it all. I could just leave it, but it would drive me nuts, and I would forevermore be looking at this corner and be frustrated with it. So hopefully I can get this out. Let's see how we go. Right, back here today, it's going to be 36 degrees soon, so we've come up here early this morning, and I've actually remembered the camera today, so we're back at this corner that I was working on yesterday. Albi's going to get the angle grinder and try and cut some of this concrete out with the angle grinder to make it a bit easier for me. So hopefully we can get that out and I can fix these bricks on the corner. So we're going to get stuck into that first, and then I'll continue to keep picking out the wall here because I'd like to get this front repointed. It's actually come up pretty good, I think. It's already looking a lot better when you look at it from the road already. Just this little patch done is starting to make the cottage look a bit more like a home and a less like a rundown little ruin out in the middle of the paddock. So hopefully we can get this done today, and then we can keep pointing the rest of the wall in the next couple of weeks. So we're going to get stuck into it. Right, first for a quick clean up, because it's nothing more annoying than walking on rubble while you're trying to work.
seen the metal disc? Alright, I can't find the right size masonry bit, it's disappeared, so I'm just going to, what do the full drives clowns say? I'm just going to send it.
Oi, 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 that one can stay.
Huh?
You need to take that one out.
I'm getting this out so you can grout it.
Oh, yeah, right.
As per normal, every time I want a battery it's flat.
Okay, so Albi's put a nice big hole in the wall there. He's cleared all that out. It's actually come out pretty good. We've managed to get that brick out. We need to get this out here so I can drop this brick down and we can fit the proper brick in here. But he's going to pack here with a bit of timber or something just to make sure that it doesn't drop while we fix this bit here up. So he's just gone to find something to put in here. Then we'll be able to remove this brick, this here, put a full brick there and a half brick there, and then we're good to go again. We can start pointing.
Well, this chunk has to come out here as well.
Yeah. Yep, that has supposed to be a full brick there. And this one needs to come out because I need to drop that down to get the full brick in there. Unfortunately. So it should be a half above it, a full, and then that half should be there. So everything's, because they turned that half up the wrong way for some reason that I can't fathom.
The house is either going to fall down in a minute or it's going to stay there.
I think that's a success. We've chipped all this out. We've got some bricks to put in place. So Albi's going to mix up a batch of mortar now. I'm going to backfill in this huge hole. Once that's full, I'll put these bricks in place. We'll keep the support in place until this hardens up and sets off. And then I'll mortar this last little bit here in the front. But so far, I think we've managed to rescue this corner. It's looking pretty good. So fingers crossed, it looks good when we're finished. We'll go get stuck into it. Okay, so as you can see, we've pointed all these bricks here. Unfortunately, we seem to have lost the footage for when we did that. So that's those bricks that we've pointed. They're all in. We've filled the big hole behind here. So time to pull this bit of timber out, if I can get it out, so that I can start pointing. Oh, easier said than done.
My lovely assistant Alfie will help me. Thank you, babe.
Nice.
Awesome. So we've filled all in there. No longer have a big hole that goes right through. And now I'll find some nice rocks, put them in here, point this, and hopefully you won't be able to tell that there was ever a hole here. Okay, time to get to it. Okay, so we're back at Connery again today, and the weather's pretty good for pointing, so Ashley and I are going to go out and point the wall at the end of the house today and get as much of that done as we can. And Chloe's job is going to be to scrape paint off this wall, so we're going to leave her inside with her four-legged friends to scrape paint, and Ashley and I are going to go outside and get stuck into that wall. So hopefully by the end of the day most of that wall's done, and Chloe's got a fair bit of the paint off these walls, because the problem is it's just peeling off, so if we paint straight over it, the paint's going to peel, so we're trying to take it back to the bare flushing, and then we will reflush it and start again. Going to get stuck into it. Okay, so this is the lime that we get out of these bags. This lime's already slaked, so it's all sitting in water. So that's already been slaked, so it would have been sitting in those for a couple of months. So rather than do the slaking process ourselves, we're buying it bagged, ready to go. So this has been sitting in the bucket for a week or two with water floating over the top. So the first thing I need to do is mix this up, mix the water through it, and then I'll be able to mix up some more mortar for the wall. So I'll quickly do this. So I'm going to mix up a batch of lime mortar. For those that haven't seen how it's done, I'll just quickly go through it. So I've always put a bit of water in the bottom because that helps. Then it is 3 parts sand, then 1 part lime putty, Okay guys, that's it for this week. We've got some pointing done. I think the wall's starting to look pretty good. We've filled all the holes. So I just got to finish around the corner next weekend and then move the scaffold and start the next bit. Hopefully Albi's better in the next week or two. Anyone's got any tips for shingles, let us know. If you want to subscribe, that would be awesome. Support the channel. We've got heaps of stuff coming up. And we'll catch you in the next one. Thanks guys, bye.
Seriously, dude, don't scare me like that.
Where was he?
He's right there, look.
Yeah, no, but where was he when he scared you?
Oh, just sitting in those leaves there, next to the car.
Oh, nearly running over them.
I was under this branch. Just here having a nap, weren't you, buddy? You turned up. Don't get all feisty with us. Go do your thing. Yeah.